There are many misconceptions about the YouTube algorithm in 2024. A bunch of wannabe gurus will be telling you to only post shorts, post at specific hours of the day, or that your videos need to be over 8 minutes long, or that the algorithm doesn't like some styles of content. Well, I'm Dan and I have two YouTube channels, one with 52,000 subscribers and one with 145,000 subscribers. I also teach YouTube growth on Udemy with over 12,000 students. So in this video, I'm going to quickly tell you exactly what I know about the algorithm in 2024 and how it works. And I'll tell you what you need to do to grow your channel without any bullshit. Now, all of the common beliefs that I mentioned at the start of this video are false. And what you need to realize is that there's a lot of fake gurus out there just trying to get views with their own videos. So they're basically telling you either A, what you want to hear, or B, something really outlandish that often is untrue just for their own views and engagement. Now, underneath all of its complexity, the YouTube algorithm is actually quite simple, and I'm here to tell you that it doesn't work against you. If you're a creator on the platform making videos for YouTube, the algorithm will do its very best to work with you. Your content just needs to be good enough. The algorithm never intentionally works against you. Now then, the role of the algorithm when you have a new or a small channel is to push your videos out to a large group of people to eventually find out the right audience. If you don't have many subscribers yet, when you're first starting out, all of your videos will be pushed by the algorithm as a way of YouTube suggesting your content to new viewers in hope that they'll be interested in it and then YouTube will find your audience. Now in this case, when the algorithm does push your content out, if you don't get clicks or if you get clicks but have a really low retention rate, the algorithm will stop recommending your videos. However, if many people do click on your video and they do consume most of the video, the algorithm will keep recommending your video to more and more people as time goes on, and vice versa. It really is as simple as that. New YouTube channels, the algorithm will push your content. The more people that click and watch it, the better. The less people that click and watch it, the worse. But on the other hand, let's say you do already have somewhat of an audience. Well, basically here, the algorithm will show your newly published videos to your subscribers first and your returning viewers. Now this is basically a little test where the algorithm will measure the performance of your video to your current subscribers. So if your current subscribers click on the video and enjoy it, the algorithm will then push it out and recommend the video to more viewers and new viewers who don't yet subscribe to you. So it's a little test where if your subscribers like it, the algorithm will think other people will like it, so it'll push it out further. However, if your current subscribers don't click on or interact with your new video, the algorithm will not push it out, as it's going to assume it's poor quality, because if your current subscribers don't want to watch it, then other people aren't going to want to watch it. That's how the algorithm works. So you just need to understand the big difference between how the algorithm works on new channels and channels with an existing audience. It's completely different. With new channels, the algorithm tries to find your audience, and with established channels, the algorithm is going to base the success of your content on your current audience. Now then, with that in mind, how do we make the algorithm work in our favor? Well, here are a couple of things you can do and focus on going forward. But before we carry on, I'm going to leave a pinned comment in the comment section down below. I want this to be a space for everyone to make a comment and subscribe to each other. Now, I assume the reason you're all watching this is because we all have something in common, that we're all small YouTubers wanting to grow. So you need to support each other. And the best way to do that is to create a space where people can subscribe to you. So go down below, leave a comment, subscribe to someone else in the comment section, and let's support each other. But now back to the video. So firstly, this is going to sound somewhat counterproductive, but it's true. To beat the algorithm, you need to avoid focusing on the algorithm too much. You need to swap the word algorithm with audience. So with that in mind, when starting out with a brand new YouTube channel or a small audience, it's really important that you clearly define what type of content you're going to make, who your typical target viewer is, what your target viewers want to hear, learn, see, and so on. Now, I will always recommend to my students that you need to choose a niche you're either experienced in or have a deep vested interest in, because the content you make really needs to connect with people in that niche. Now this makes it easier because you can simply think about what kind of videos you'd like to see, and you already know how the viewer persona might interact with your videos. That's why I've started this new account in the YouTube growth niche, because I've got years of experience and I'm genuinely interested in the space, so it's a win-win. And now I'm making videos that I know you'll love, which is why you clicked on it. It's the same thing you need to do with your niche. Find a niche you have experience in or interest in and make videos that you'd like to see in that niche. Now, the next thing you should know, which is contrary to what a lot of wannabe gurus might tell you, the algorithm simply does not care if you post at 5 PM each day or not. Whenever you post a new video at whatever time of the day, the algorithm will always do the same job of testing your content and pushing it out. So you really do not need to get worried about potentially hurting the algorithm if you miss a day or a specific time. It really doesn't work like that. Now, what you need to do instead is just think about your audience. Now look, of course, if you want a loyal audience, you do need to have some sort of consistency. Your audience needs to know when to expect videos from you, as this builds up a relationship with your viewers. And different niches will have different view rates. Some audiences in some niches will be happy to watch a 20-minute video every single day, but some audiences would rather just watch one 45-minute video per week. So in this case, do not worry about the algorithm, it's a complete myth. You just need to focus on how often your audience would like to spend time watching your videos and how often per week or per day. Now really guys, the algorithm only cares about one thing, which is showing your videos to people that might be interested in them and getting them to watch as much of the video as possible. That's its sole aim. The algorithm doesn't care about specific posting hours, topics, lengths, and so on. If you make a video that people simply can't go to sleep without watching, you will get views. So here are a few points you need to focus on so they become ingrained in your brain from now on. Now it's essential that you focus on the viewer and think of content that's either entertaining or educational. You need to make it so your potential viewers feel like they have to watch it and that they would be missing out if they didn't. You also need to do some really good research into your niche. Look for any gaps in the market or any opportunities to reinvent viral videos by adding your own plot or twist to them. You need to focus on what makes you unique in your niche. Because to stand out in any niche, you need to promote what makes you different and what you can offer. If you're just starting out on YouTube, or you found yourself in a bit of a plateau where nothing is really happening on your channel, I'm going to suggest that you do this. You now need to post 10 new, deeply researched and well-executed videos over the next couple of weeks. So, you really need to research your niche. You need to find out what your viewers want, you need to find out what other videos are doing well in your niche, and you need to find out what your competitors are posting. And then after this, you need to make 10 of your own videos around this. And once you've posted video number 10, you're going to let the algorithm do its thing and gather enough data as possible. You're then going to analyze this data and see what kind of content worked well and what kind of content did not. You'll look at which videos got the most views and engagement and which ones didn't. And from here, you can develop a plan going forward using everything you've learned from the last 10 videos. And it's essential, guys, you take this really seriously. If you're serious about growing your channel, you need to do this. And this leads us on to the next point, which is you need to think of YouTube as investing, not day trading. For the algorithm to push your content successfully, you need to get at least 20 to 30% of your current audience to watch every one of your new videos, which is how you grow over the long term. Now you need to let the algorithm do its thing and you can't data watch every 5 minutes. Growth is over a long trajectory, so you need to avoid getting caught up over analyzing the data all day, every day, which is what so many small creators do, and it ends up killing their growth. Honestly guys, you really need to just swap the word algorithm with the word audience. You should always consider what the audience will think about your content, not the algorithm. You should never try to hack or game the algorithm. You should always just try to impress your viewer. That's how you make viral content and grow on YouTube. It's simple as that. Swap the word algorithm to audience and always try to impress your viewer. Find out what your viewer wants and try and satisfy their needs. Now that is it for this video, guys. I hope it's been somewhat helpful. I hope I've shed some sort of a different light on the algorithm and how you should think about it. Any questions, please do comment down below. I'll try my best to get back to you. But again, guys, there is going to be a thread down below where everyone's going to be commenting. Please just share a comment, whether it's about what your niche, the videos you're posting, or about something about you. It's just somewhere that people can go on there, subscribe to each other and support each other and help build each other's channels. It's the best way to grow. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.